Well, I'm Jeff Smith Peters from Spork Today, and I'm here with James Griffin, a longtime member of the Lions Club, who's here to introduce us to the idea of the Lions Club auction. What is it? How did it get started? And what do we do here?
It got started back in 1948, or excuse me, that was the club in 47. I think this started in 49. I think the club is 2 years older than this auction, unbelievably. And we think about Lions Club and we think about when the Hope Lions Club began, and then we realize, oh, the Lions Club started in 1917. So Lions was around a long time before the Hope Club got started. And then after it got started, we began to understand that there was a way to make money, and this auction was the way to make money. And it has grown until it is a really big event. Lionism does many things. Lionism, one of the things we do is known as the Mid-South Lions Sight and Hearing, which is over at Memphis. It is a four-state consortium of Lions clubs that come together and does surgeries with the doctor's help. The doctors work for free. And sometimes they work on Saturday, and so it's a big deal over there. And then we have a thing that's worldwide in Little Rock that's called World Services for the Blind, and they teach blind people how to function once they have gone blind. So, and then we have a foundation called Lions Clubs Incorporated Foundation, and they do a great job of doing major projects across the world. When you got a hurricane or a earthquake, they are on the scene helping people come through those difficulties that they face at that time. That foundation also gives money to do things that are smaller, such as buy trailers for Arkansas, where we have used those trailers to stock the things that we need to if there's a tornado. So it's been a wonderful experience. Now, one more thing I want to do before I hand this back to Jeff Smith Peters is I want to talk about the what we call big items at the auction. And those big items at the auction, some of these you can't see at the moment because they aren't here yet, but they will be here. So I'm going to talk about a few of those things. One of the things that I want to talk about is the UACCH grill. It is a staple at the auction. We get one of these each year, and this grill is worth about $750. Charlie Scoggins and Dr. Christine Holt, we appreciate you doing this for us. The bar stools right behind Jeff, Heather Doucette gives these to us. They're worth about $500, so we want to look at those too. We are supposed to have a football that is autographed by the Arkansas Razorbacks. It is not here yet. I can't show it to you, but it will be along. And I turned 2 pages instead of 1. Hang on just a second while I get down to 1. Now, the TV armoire, it's got clothes hanging all over it here. That's about a $1,000 item when you go to looking at it. Again, that's given to us by Heather Doucette, our State Farm agent. We're supposed to have a trailer of metal here tomorrow night that we will take bids on, and I'm not sure of the value of that metal yet, but David Sandifer and his people out at New Millennium are responsible for giving us that. And then over on the far end on Mark's side of the stage, we have a pizza oven. That pizza oven is given to us by Lowe's, and it's worth about $5.25. So it's several pieces of it, and we appreciate what Lowe's does for us as well. Again, this is not just a Hope auction. It covers the entire area from Texarkana to Camden to Prescott to Hope. And Nashville, we want to mention them too because my great nephew, he's got a store up in Nashville known as Southern Bargains, and he gave us 3 really nice Ryobi items that we will be selling in the next 3 nights. And that's about what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to give it back to Jeff now. Thank you.
All right. Well, I want to turn now to Mark Keith, who's been associated with the Lions Club auction for a number of years.
Since 1988.
All right. Well,
June of 1988.
Wow. What would you like to talk to people about, what they can expect?
Well, if you've never been down here, it's not just an auction. It is an auction, but it's not just an auction. It is an event in the community of hope. It's a hope thing. I tell people, if you don't know about the Lions Club Christmas auction, it is a hope thing. A lot of people come down here. There'll be people I never see the rest of the year. Maybe I interact with them on Facebook, but they don't get out that much anymore. But they'll be down here. I'll get to visit with them. Folks come down here to eat food from the Evening Lions Club. There'll be a lot of homemade good food down here. There'll be opportunity. Now, somebody like James Griffin over here, James Griffin wants you to pay 125% on every auction item. And that's wonderful if you do it because it's going for a good cause. Yes. And he doesn't like it when I talk about bargains. There'll be things down here you'll buy, unusual, one-of-a-kind things. You cannot believe some of the things people are going to give me. I mean, I've got a vintage guitar that we're going to sell this year. Came completely out of the blue. But there'll be unusual things, one-of-a-kind things. There'll be things for your house, things for your home, things for your car, things for your cabin, things for your boat. Anything you can imagine unusual will be down here at the Lions Club auction, and you will come down here, see your friends and neighbors, help the Lions Club do the great work that they do in the community. That's what the Lions Club auction is about.
Very good. I appreciate your words, and I'm going to turn to another Mark who's been very much about organizing what you see here today and what you'll see Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Well, thanks, Jeff. Again, like Mark and James both said, this is a community involvement. It's for the community. A lot of it's for our unfortunate. The proceeds are going to be for our unfortunate. We do Christmas baskets from the proceeds. Last year, I believe we did about 125 to 130 Christmas baskets. They're not actually baskets. They're 2 boxes. They're banana boxes. Anything for hams and turkeys and stuff like that for our unfortunate. Like they said, I do want to plug one thing that if you come down here, do not have supper before you come. Yeah. Because we have the Hope Indian Lions Club. Guys, they have everything from brownies, homemade dumplings, pecan pies, potato soup. I mean, anything you want to eat, the holiday top food or everyday food, chilies. These ladies, it's all homemade, and you can't beat it. You can sit down here, you can eat, and at the same time, spend a lot of money and help the community for the less fortunate.
Well, that evokes my interest, certainly, the food. And
exactly.
I think I'll obey what you've just said and come in on Thursday and just eat and eat and eat.
Yeah, and also on top of that, not as good as we've had in the past, but we still have vacation packages. I'm calling them more of a getaway this year, 3 or 4 from Little Rock and 1 from Hot Springs. So it's going to be everything from the Gamester Museum to the Garvin Gardens, all the way up to the Little Rock, the zoo, and the trampoline park for the kids and stuff. So we got several getaway packages.
So next, we'd probably like to see what may be on offer for people wanting to bid.
We'll start over here. Of course, UAHT always gives us a grill. This is another one. This is a lifetime grill. You get this, you never have to buy another one, folks. Thank you, Charlie Scoggins out at UAHT, and thank you also. We remember our Lions Club brethren, Mr. JWRO, who started this tradition off. He said he's got a removable firebox. My grill came from Fred, so I don't know what that is. From Wanda's Alterations, she gave us all sorts of things, some really, really nice items. This is a great jacket right here, a size medium for the ladies. You might want to check that out. I don't see a tag on this chair. From Ron Eldridge? Okay, Brother Ron. Okay. This chair, Adirondack chair from Brother Ron Eldridge. We appreciate him very much. He's always with us. From Arkansas Flag and Banner, a butterfly. Is this a is it rain gauge? Is that what it is? I understand we got like over 1,000 items from Arkansas Flag and Banner, $1,000 worth of items from Arkansas Flag and Banner, and we appreciate them very much. They've been with us for many, many years. Another item from Wanda's Alteration. You ladies, especially at Dress Up for Church, you might want to come down and look at some of these items because we got some really neat items in addition to the beautiful jacket there that would be great at a holiday party to wear this year. So make plans to come down and check that out. From All-in-One Monogram, this is a T-shirt right here. For somebody with kiddos, you might want this high chair from Heather Doucette, State Farm. It says slightly used, but it looks brand new. I guarantee it didn't look like my high chair. I remember my mother kept it for several years. It was full of strained peas, ladies and gentlemen. So, and now I'm almost 61, and that's about all I can eat is strained peas.
Got a set of house rules there, I can see.
Yeah, this is a Razorback plaque, the right frame of mind, it looks like. So those of you that need a Razorback plaque, you'll need that. If you got a fireplace, I don't know if you can see this, but this is, again, from Heather Doucette's. It's a fire screen. I remember my mother and daddy had one like that. After we learned the other one didn't work good, that was a great one right there. Some bar stools from Heather Doucette State Farm. She's, of course, at Avenue D and Hervey Street. Wind chimes from Arkansas Flag and Banner. Let's see what this item is right here. From Susan Ryder, it is a large metal picture right here. A real nice item to go hang on your wall. From Rothwell Marine, thank you very much. Rothwell Marine on West 3rd and Hope, where we're not number one, our customers are. $69.95 value, and this is a Mossy Oak LED off-road light. Looks like we got a couple of them there, so we might want to come down and take a look at those. This item right here is from Ivan Smith. Thank you, Becky Williams. Remember, when you're shopping this Christmas, remember Ivan Smith Furniture, saving you more on the look you want on North Hervey Street in Hope. And Becky has always been very, very generous with us. A console table right there you want. This item right here is from Heather Doucette again. Also some items from Tamara and Richard Reed right there, line Richard Reed. Here's something that probably will be of a lot of interest. Hope Outdoor Power and Equipment, for many, many years, the late Lynn Heckman was a very faithful member of the Hope Noon Lions Club, and then I think later on maybe the Evening Lions Club too. And this is a battery-powered chainsaw, and I was trying to see what brand. Can you see what brand that is, Jeff?
Echo brand.
Okay, yeah, they are your Stihl and Echo dealer down there. $300 value. So by all means, come by and get one of those. From Douglas Chiropractic, a gel pack back here. A lot of folks like things like that, unusual items. Here's a gift basket, and that is from Diana Hovarder. It's a boys basket, so a lot of neat items for young man. I bet he would enjoy. Is this a parasol, Jeff?
That may, in fact, be one of those. It's from Arkansas Flag
and Banner.
Flag and Banner.
Yeah.
The handwriting is a little
Yeah,
tricky. But,
I don't mean to say anything. We do have a couple of lines that have the handwriting of serial killer, but it's okay. It's nothing. They're not serial killers. You don't have to worry about that.
the peanut brittle.
This is a tradition
of Don Friel, which we auction off, and we tend to get some pretty astronomical prices for that.
Absolutely. I bought it one year, Jeff, and he came over and got it and fed everybody. I just dropped that knife out of this one. I can't see. Okay, here it is. This is a Harley Davidson motorcycle knife, and it comes to us from Anthony Wood Treating. That's a very nice item for those of you that collect knives, and I have a lot of friends that do. Occasionally they want to use them on me, but hopefully that won't happen. From AmeriGas, here is a John Wayne knife. Here's a Mossy Oak knife, and that came from Randall's Engraving downtown. We appreciate that. I bet you this has got a really nice design on it. Let's see if it does. I want to show you this. Steve Randall has helped us, and I happen to be the first person that ever got him to do something like this, but he's given us engraved knives for many, many years, and this is probably a one-of-a-kind item from Steve Randall. So by all means, if you like knives, you want to come down here and get this, and thank you, Steve Randall, for all that.
The design on that one alligator meeting another, I believe it was.
All right. Well, very good, appropriate for Hempstead County. From Susan Ryder, here's look like some campaign buttons. If you collect those, I got a friend, Revis Edmonds needs those. And I'm going to stop right here. This is an item I got unexpectedly from Michael Sherbert, and he brought me a vintage guitar. I like to drop my teeth. This is an arch top blonde, solid wood top, vintage guitar made by the K Company of Chicago. It's got a silver tone name on it because it was made for Sears Roebuck. This was a top of the line, and one reason you can tell that is because of the fret markers on there. This was a top of the line guitar. I was really excited to see this, and I put it on Facebook last night, and I've had a lot of interest in it as far as things are concerned. I'm going to bid on it, and I have several other friends who are going to bid on it. But hey, if you want a chance to buy, and I've been told this is a 50s model, sometime in the 50s, if you would like to buy a vintage arch top guitar, solid wood top, you probably cannot buy a guitar like this with this kind of quality for less than $1,000, $1,200 now. So come on down and you'll get a chance to bid on it. Now, Jeff, I think Mark was going to talk a little bit about the Razorback items. Is that right?
I think I'm hearing that.
Yeah, let's go Pig Suey. One of the first things we're going to talk about is the Arkansas Player Comfy Throw. It comes from the convenience store over in the mall down beside J.C. Penney's. Yes. That guy, he's always real generous to us and giving Razorback stuff. And again, Arkansas Flag and Banner, they're not only known for their flags, they're also known for all the Razorback in their military and patriotic stuff that they have at their store just off Interstate 30 in Little Rock. A couple of things of interest is we have a hoodie. We have what I believe we call a tote or totem.
Yes.
We have the totes here, the clear totes. I mean, Arkansas Flag and Banner has just been super nice to us. They set us up.
Good.
Right here is something very interesting for the hunters. We got this from Fort Thompson out of Little Rock. Again, Little Rock helps us out a lot. This is what they call a dog house and run and gun. It's a two-man blind, hunting blind, and this is like an $80 value. So it's really nice what they gave us from Little Rock. Can't forget Johnny Duckett out at Shields. He gives us the big green egg pellets. It's going up here, and this is super nice. We have a unique part of our downtown is Elm Street. We have several antique stores, not to mention LeGrone Williams Hardware,
right.
Which that's almost an antique just talking about it. It's
part of the charm of the town.
This is Elm Street, and this is a amber canister set. And you can't see the whole thing, but that is beautiful. We have security lights. Danny Watson came in my office this afternoon, brought the back of his car was full of stuff. One of them was
representative in Little Rock.
Our state representative. Mm-hmm. So a security light from him. Some more flags, and I'm really going to show you a lot of these flags. This is a real pretty one. This is another Arkansas Flag and Banner product.
Beautiful.
And I believe Red River Pecan Plantation down at Fulton, every year, and each year, pecans are harder and harder to get. But we have a 10-pound here, and I believe we're going to see another 10-pound further down.
Very good.
DeWalt drill from Parrish Equipment, Hope and Nashville. We have a Radiant. This is interesting. Let me see who this is from. From Lone. We just talked about him. Look on Williams Hardware. This looks like it's Estes Mark grill. Like you can make grilled cheeses, but you can also heat your steaks up and everything on it.
Wonderful sandwich.
Harley Davidson in Texarkana has also been gracious to us for years. I know at least 10 or 15 years. All kinds of Harley Davidson. If you're a Harley Davidson fan, we have hats. I noticed this is super nice, Jeff. Anybody that has a motorcycle, especially a trike, that's leather, and it's really canvas. I believe it's canvas and leather. This is a super product, and these things are not cheap. I mean, they gave this to us. This is a $50 bag, so very good job and very appreciative. Exactly, very appreciative. Dot's Rentals over in Texarkana. Mm-hmm. Dot gives us a Dot cooler every single year, and man, these coolers go great. Good. Now, if you're a Bill Clinton fan, we have a collection that was given to us, and I don't really remember who gave this. Miss Susan Ryder gave it to us, and I'm not really sure all of it, but there's several items in here from the Bill Clinton collection.
Yes. Looks like a book or two.
And Big Jake's, they gave us some oil. Let me see.
Always
I'm
good
not
to
sure
have.
this is the first time I've actually seen us have a truck toolbox for the back of a tool truck. We got, is that it right there?
Let's see. I'm not
Yeah,
finding the
I'm not
tag,
seeing it. It's
but,
probably right behind all this.
It may be.
But BJ's Rent On, they give us a lot of nice pictures and stuff. That's really nice. And Herdeman Interiors, I'm actually trying to find that tag. I'm not seeing it for the toolbox. B-Jacks
Hardeman
and
Interiors.
B-Jacks over in Texarkana, Girly Girly and Lily Page, which is now in the old, I just went to Bell's
Bell's.
department store in the mall.
remember that.
So B-Jacks has 2 or 3 locations in Texarkana. From Smith Weldon, Junior Smith, out there going toward just past the DN cutoff, is a nice ball mount. It's a drop mount. I believe this one is looks like maybe a 1 inch hole with, I'm trying to see what drop it is. 5/8 heat pin. I'm not seeing it right off. It looks like a
Yes.
1 inch or 2 inch drop.
Very heavy duty.
New Millennium has given us from Elm Street is a $50. I believe, what would you call these, thermos or little insulated cups
Insulated
and a
cups
thermos.
and bottles.
Farm Bureau gives to us every year. We have a nice china set. I'll just kind of pick up a couple of them so you can
Also
see them.
from Susan Ryder. Who's
Susan
been a
Ryder. Susan's
very
always given
prolific
to us.
donor.
Farm Credit, again.
Oh, that is smart.
This is a really, really nice hat right here. I like this one. But
Yes.
everybody says I have a big head, but apparently I don't. They also gave a nice blue jean jacket. We're back over here to Arkansas Flag and Banner, another Razorback product. And ladies and gentlemen, this guy, he gives it to us every year. He's a super, we love him. He's got a good heart. Mr.
Yes.
Teddy Hayes, we got body wash, hand lotion, toothbrushes, toothpaste. He always gives us a little variety bag.
A beautiful bag, too.
And again, we've already mentioned Mr. Don Frill. This is priceless.
Yes.
These things say $28. It will probably go for at least $50 by the time somebody gives a high bid. James Griffin will probably buy this for $50. BJ's Rentals again, some of their stuff. Express Employment,
Yes.
Miss Penny, that's in our Lions Club. She works for them. She's one of their directors. We got a blower, Red River Heating and Air, a Pizza Stone. Over here from So Fancy. This is one of our newest, matter of fact, they're right beside the SWARC office.
They are.
This is one of
Neighbors.
our newest merchants downtown. They moved here from California,
Yeah.
had no family connections that I'm aware of,
Yeah.
and just picked Hope because they liked Hope and everything, and opened up downtown. He's got a home repair bucket. This is unique. A 24-inch level, some rope, some shock towels, duct tape, utility knives, anything that you might have to do minor repairs on your house, it's right here in this bucket, including a fire extinguisher.
Yes.
Back over here at H&R Block, this is a 400. This is a nice gift pack, and if it's time for Christmas, this is what you need to be getting. It's got tools and everything. This is a $400 item. Everything from shopping bags, water bottles, drinking cups, ink pens, eye scrapers, koozies. That's just a good little Christmas item for somebody. And like James was telling
like
you
a
earlier
pizza
from
oven.
Lowe's, this is a pizza oven, and this is really nice. This is wood or butane, propane. But also coming with it, it's got your pizza holder, it's got your pizza cutter, it's got a hand carrying bag because the smokestack does come off. So you can put it in the bag. And you do have your adapter for the gas burner, and it's got the carrying case. So this is over $500. This is a very nice item. My son's already told me I'm buying it, but unless he gives me the money, that's probably not going to happen.
It's pretty handy.
Jamie Pafford and Ben over here on 16th Street, Pafford EMS, they always give us a membership for the ambulance service. But this year, they went a little bit further and added a basket, a couple little gift baskets for us. And we appreciate everything that they do here in Hempstead County. But now they're international. They have, I believe it's either Puerto Rico or Costa Rica. They have, and they have a lot of Louisiana, Oklahoma, Mississippi. Jamium's very well expanded. They're helping Hope in the Hempstead County community with hundreds of employees now. So we want to thank them for what they do.
Really happy with this.
This right here is from, I believe, Heather Manor Rehab in a nursing home. It's a 30-inch grill, so that's 2 grills we have, plus the pizza. So we're doing real good on the cooking. This is something great for a Father's Day or a Christmas gift. So Father's Day, you'd have to hide it for quite a while, but for Christmas, this would be really, really great.
Wax
Like James said, his, I believe maybe it's his nephew or his relative from Southern Bargains up in Nashville. This is a 18-volt Ryobi push. This is battery operated. This one is electric or rechargeable. And then you have the electric power washer. And then directly behind you, Jeff, and this is a beautiful picture. This was donated by Hicks Funeral Home. It says $200, but I cannot imagine that's got to be more than $200. I think they're being very conservative with that. And again, while we're talking about Arkansas flag and banner, if you want to show a lot of these, I mean, they have given so much. I'll kind of hold it up for you.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of banners. I mean, flags for yard size signs. People would love it. And they go on a stand similar to this. But if you're here and you want to buy several of these, they also have the holder that they can buy that will hold several of them.
Wonderful.
So, and this right here, if you're a watermelon person, how many people in Hope knows about watermelons?
I would say the majority.
The majority.
If not
This is
the
really
overwhelming,
nice.
so.
This is a decorative housefly flag, and also with a hanger called Summer.
Yes.
So, and then they given us, back to more Razorback stuff. We have this floor mat, and we have just the Arkansas State flag floor mat. So we really appreciate them. And again, we want to invite everybody to come out. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Starts at 6 o'clock every night. Tomorrow night lasts about 9. Friday night to probably about 10.
Yes.
Hey, we might have Mark Keith jumping up here after midnight Saturday night to get rid of all this stuff. But we really want to invite everybody out. This is good fellowship. It's Christmas season.
Yeah.
Let's get everybody out. Let's not forget about all the great food over at the Evening Lions Club. And let me speak real quick on something. They lost a good member of their club this last year, Mr. Chuck Key. And Chuck was a very hard worker for this community. Yes. He worked in this community as a resident and everything, but he was also a member of the Hope Evening Lions Club. So we want to take a moment and remember Chuck as well.
Yes.
And tomorrow night. Oh, I do want to add one more thing. If you have children, they don't want to listen to an auction. They want to have some fun and do something. So bring them down, buy them some food, chili, whatever they like, brownies, brownies and a Coke, perfect for kids. And they might even have some milk. But also, about 3 years ago, we started the Christmas tree project. And what that is we have a Christmas tree down here, and Miss Penny Everett, one of our members, she gets over there with all the kids. She's got their Crayolas out. She's got little designs and everything. They get the color, and they get kind of like a Christmas ornament and hang them on the tree. So bring the kids down. Don't let the kids be having that as an excuse not to come out. Come out with your family. This is a family-oriented, clean environment, and just have a good time. So again, come on down to the 74th Annual Christmas Auction at the Hope Coliseum, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Starts at 9. Thursday night starts at 6 p.m. Ends about 9. Friday night end about 10:30. And until Mark Keith quits hopping and everything on the stage, we'll be over at that time. And we wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and come on down.
Here with Jason Joby, and I want to ask you, what has the experience been like of organizing this auction as you're doing this year?
I can say this: it has been a very it's been an experience and stuff. But if it wasn't for the whole Lions Club group, it wouldn't have been able to be put on. I mean, it's just like every year the whole club comes together and puts this on and does a great job. It makes it. I mean, yes, there's a lot that goes on, but there's even more that goes on behind the scenes that people just don't realize from just going out and getting all these donations from different vendors and different, I guess, just things out in the community from anywhere from Little Rock. I mean, Texarkana is we get a lot of stuff from Texarkana. And then, of course, here in Hope, I mean, everybody comes together, all the different merchants here in town, all of them. I mean, there's not very many that don't participate. I can't think of probably just a handful that don't actually are able to, and that's understandable with the times that we're in these days. I mean, it's hard with the economy as it is.
Right.
So, yeah.
And the Lions Club is trying to help some families with that by raising funds in this auction.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Usually we, with the funds, that all the money that is raised at the Lions Club Christmas auction, it stays here in Hempstead County. It goes towards anything from burnout victims. The largest thing is we do Christmas baskets every year for usually we do somewhere around the 120 to 130 Christmas baskets. The baskets consist of about a $70 to $80 value in price of the different type of stuff that's in it. It's anywhere from cornmeal to sugar. I mean, we even give them hard candy peppermints and stuff. I mean, it's just a variety of stuff that has been going on. I don't know how many years they've been doing it, but it's pretty much the same things has been in that basket since as long as I can remember. I've been putting these baskets together for I don't know how many years being employed at Super One there. We put a lot of them together with them and stuff. So, yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to be a part of. Why not come to the auction starting Thursday night at 6 p.m.?
Also, be sure and come out. I mean, get here early. The Evening Lions Club, they're going to have all kinds of soups and different things. And one of the big hits is the chicken and dumplings. You got to get here early to get those because they usually sell out of the chicken and dumplings every year. I mean, just about every night, I would say, within the first couple hours and stuff. So, yeah.
Important tip. This has been Jeff Smith-Peters from SWORC Today at the auction. Thank you.